Okay, it's been a long time since we made a YouTube episode. Now we're filming on the YouTube too. We gotta do this DLC. Purchase content. I've already got it. Already got it. Great. We started recording, so now you just have to experience it. I've got pretty fast internet, so where's the? Oh, damn it! You would think it would automatically do that, to be honest with you. Okay, well, while it's doing that, and the internet's fast enough, it should happen fairly quick. We'll go kill something, I guess. Oh my god, this game is already just like not running. Why is this game like this? Why does this game not run well? It's just not optimized. It's never been optimized. It's Fallout 76 style. The more patches you do, the worse off you actually are. To their credit, the PC bone performance is nigh flawless, but the damage is not optimized on console. No, it's not optimized on console at all. And I've also heard that on high-end PCs it doesn't run well, but maybe they fixed that because your PC is pretty high-end. But I know at launch it didn't run well on, like, it would run really good on a potato PC, but it wouldn't run well on the latest and greatest hardware, which is super strange. It does seem like they fixed that. I want to love this game. I've always wanted to love this game. It just won't let us love it back. It's just too damned. Ugh. Hugh Williams. Stuck on Pandora. That's the name, sir. Thanks for being here, Hugh. We're like stuck on my mama's wound. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's got jokes, I think. That's what that is. I mean, yeah, when I was fucking her. That's just how much meat I'm packing. We're still allowed to say that in 2020, whether we are or we aren't. I said it, so. Being straight in 2020. Let's put that in the quotes. If the goal is to call me a baby, well, I've made games before. I know it's not easy. But I've also never made games with a big multi-million-dollar budget and hundreds of team members behind me and 7 years to develop it and still had it come out and hardly run a year later. Oh, not this. Did you get it installed, Tyrell?
Yeah, I got it.
Sweet. I have to actually wait for mine to install, so let's go do something, I guess. I'll invite you first. I know there's a new takedown. I think we can just run into that. Then when it gets installed, we'll go check it out. What do you call an old Chinese man? Don't let this end in anything racist, Michael. I'm warning you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. But the rules say racism equals ban, so keep it at least slightly PC.
Who being racist?
Nobody yet.
Oh,
It's just, you know, one of those classics. What do you call an Englishman that walks into a bar? Man, level 10. Oh, hey, they added those. Young no more. That worked. That joke worked. It's approved. It's approved. I think your quote 346, Will so.
you see anybody already? Did I miss it?
I sent you that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's go. Wow, Rayanne is pissed. 40 minutes later. What is she pissed
woke
about
up.
now?
She went to sleep and woke up.
It's like she knew.
She want to be carried and shit. She was cool when my mom was here, but I'm not gonna carry her.
I forget where they goat though. Did this new takedown. It's usually its own area, isn't it? So there's Midnight's Carn. There's Heck that you can't even go to, but still exists. Slaughter Star, Oscar DeFeo. I wonder where it's at. Maybe it was included in the new DLC. Let's go down to this place. Let's just go kill something, just so we can play the game again and feel how things feel. Wait for you to join, and then we'll do this DLC. I should have totally installed you ahead of time, but it'll be okay. The classic.
Why the fuck is my
Borderlands
character's head? Why is my
episode.
guy's big as hell? What's going on?
Well, everything's on easy mayhem modifier, so probably big head mode.
Okay, cause yeah, okay, they are fucking huge.
That's the big reason I wanted to do this now, because this is gonna probably be the easiest chance for us to actually screw around in Mayhem 10. You're still going with your siren? These big heads are actually kind of funny, though.
Damn, what the fuck is this reticle?
Oh, shit. Yet another net level 58. What is the level cap now? I know it's about to go up again, but BL3 level cap. I've missed, God, 4 months of level 57. That makes 0 sense. Why is there a level 58 weapon? There's no way. I'm pretty sure it's 60. I feel like it's 60. I'm pretty sure it went up to 60, and now it's going to go up to like 65, 63 one last time. Which is another reason why we really need another skill tree. Okay, let's go kill something in this, these Midnight Karn things. Kind of farm those out for fun and profit. Unless I actually have a quest. I guess we could go do a quest. Yeah, we do. What's this? Double down. Kill Shark. Go to Trash Lannis. Let's go do that. We'll stay busy. We'll do things.
Which one was her best one? It was phase grab, right?
I'm going to be totally honest with you, Tyrell. I know very little about that character. Trust your gut.
Well, I'm just going to keep my points until... Nah, I remember someone saying something about it. I just want to... I don't know. We'll see later.
There's been a bunch of patches, though, too, so God only knows. There's been at least 8 patches since we played last. I'm going to assume this is the right area. Death Dome. There he is. Death Dome is actually super good at the game. He would know. He says, phase grasp and ties that bind. Thanks a lot for being here, Death Dome. Appreciate you, man. Check him out. This guy's got memes. He's got the intelligence. He's got the memes. Check him out. He's talented. He gets it. He's gonna go far. He's got his own unique community, and it's
come on, girl.
quick.
Eat the damn granola bar and stop crushing this shit up. You know, it's cool. I got dogs around. Oscar?
So we're supposed to form a team, Tyrell, for Battleborn because they're doing a $300 tournament. So you, me, Ashton. Well, so you want to join the team?
When is these days?
Something. I'm guessing
what times are they?
Well, we don't know yet because they have to get at least 7 teams. But this is like everyone's organizing it. $300. Once they get like at least 7 teams, they're gonna.
We finna get our ass clapped.
Our ass will get clapped, but I feel like we have to do it for the Battleborn community. So we're gonna have to build a team.
You gotta be tryhards.
Oh, we're gonna have to be super fucking sweaty tryhards. It's gonna be obnoxious, but we'll take home that $300. And we'll pay that one guy in Zimbabwe that kept the server alive all this time.
So what is it? $50 a piece?
I guess.
That's what it is. Yeah, 6 people, $300. Yeah, $50 a piece.
Yeah, 6 people. That's what we should do because it's 5v5 in Battleborn, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, 5v5. My bad.
Well, no, 6 is good because then we have an ult. That's what they suggest for the tournaments is having an ult,
For what?
just in case somebody quits. And also, I think they put observers in.
That was all me. Find a target if they want.
Shut up.
What is the level cap now, Death Zone? If you're still here, is it 60 now? And then I knew you knew. You knew where the Muffin Man was, what it's going up to, and when it's happening, and you're still up to date.
What'd he say again?
Base grasp and ties the bind 60. Okay, I figured it was 60.
Base grasp,
65 is the new one with the DLC releases. Okay, having the level cap go up with the DLC is great, and I wish that they did that with every single one. That makes me a little more excited for the new DLC. Shield capacity, haunting sonic boom, weapon damage. I'm busy, fellas. This is how they need to keep mayhem mode, 100%. But there's no way we're gonna be able to put enough pressure on them to make them do it. Like, I can see how people are probably actually. How can I claim cram in a clean cream can? Rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers. Struggling, man, struggling. But I can see how people are having fun right now. Because this is already, I'm not just blowing the fuck up and there's not a bunch of shit in my face. We're shooting things. Weapon damage should increase lower shield greater bonus. Right. This is the one, though, where it's like, why not just run Rough Rider, that one that drains your shield already. 3, though. But that's 3 in the one you don't want. You want the Jackrabbits. You want the 2 Jackrabbits to be real high. I think it's +5 on the blue one is the best. Which, good luck getting that. But I still want Pearlescence. I still want Effervescence. I still want another skill tree. They should totally confirm Season 2 at the same time and then start this great American Borderlands 3 comeback. And I'll be a happy boy, a happy fan. I will watch Death to Own hit Mayhem level 10 and I will question him every day. I'll say, no, you didn't. There's no way. Sorry, Mayhem level 100. We have to move beyond that. No way. Then he'll post a video where he did it in 30 seconds and I'll quietly cry myself to sleep. Murmurs, soft murmurs of pain in the night. Tyrell being on Mayhem 10, he sure is hanging in there. Did they finally launch that fix for the reviving? Is it like much easier to revive your people now? Mayhem Super Weenie Hut Junior mode. Considering I'm using an ogre right now, and the ogre just was asshole. It was it's about as effective as a BB gun filled with raisins. And it's actually doing damage right now. Some things must have occurred. Things happened over the last 4 months, whatever it's been, since Mayhem 2 launched. I know there was at least 2 patches that people were pissed about, though. I heard mostly good reviews from the patches. I haven't read the notes. But I know that there was a lot of problems that were nagging and kept getting exacerbated, which sounds like Borderlands, and typically the problems are scaling, so I assume scaling somewhere is going to be an issue.
Some cover.
Yeah, it seems like the end game is still stuck in 2009. Death Zone told us about the new takedown, and it doesn't sound like it's the funnest thing in the West. Did our extension automatically turn on, by the way? Ooh, is Breath of the Dying still got its buffs that were really fun? I've never quit on Borderlands, by the way. I've always planned on going back to it and never intended to quit. I just have to play it when I don't hate it, because then I will never go back to it. I still have tons of ideas and plans for this game. Wow, I'm not doing anything right now. Good grief. What is with this guy being
Where
so
are you?
buff? I don't know, you keep reviving me. So I figured you were next to me.
Yes, you'll cover my arse for a bit.
I'm back here, like, turn around. Usually Breath of the Dying kicked ass. Why is it doing so bad now? That's probably way under-leveled, isn't it? Did they ever buff
I was
Slam?
going towards
or
the marker.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. That's why. It's not even anointed. Or I mean, it's not even Mayhem level. Meaning I could probably throw a bunch of shit out. Oh, I'm gonna get freaking nailed. Ooh, this one's chaos. Yeah. There we go. I'm still really doing nothing. If you can't tell, I haven't played this game in about 4 months. Ooh. Oh god, it's single fire? Ugh, no, I want full auto. Still not doing very much damage. A Zane movement attached to damage, so at least gotta walk back and forth. Yes, very good, very good.
Saving this for you.
Holy cow. Oh, that's how that went. Buffs are temporary unnerves. That's very true, Wilso. Extension is working. Thank you, Death Zone. The Ogre got a huge buff. I could tell. I'm going back to the Ogre. I just figured, man, if one of the worst guns in the game is doing that, then holy shit, we're moving so fast right now. Did they finally at least make us as fast as Amari, since Amari effectively took Zane's thing, but could do it even easier with better results? How about Clairvoyance? How's it hanging in there these days? It's probably not May. Ooh, Mayhem 10, okay. It's so strange they did not have that in the game to begin with, the whole, like, Mayhem level 10. You just had to guess by the numbers. Still feels pretty strong. I mean, if you want to mob for, like, 5 minutes, that is. But we're doing damage. Which is better than I could say at the launch of Mayhem 2.0. I love the weapon buffs. Nice. So what keeps it to where you still don't feel like you can play for an extended period of time, Death Zone? The lack, just the straight up lack of endgame. I'm gonna guess they did not buff the Anarchy. And whoops, the DLC is 50%. How far away is this damn quest? I'm gonna get my ass shot off. Oh, it's not far. Man, it still runs really bad though. And there's just, they said months ago they were gonna help make Zane's shield easier to shoot through, and it's still blinding. You just, it makes your entire field of view opaque. And I want to shoot through it. I don't want to guess. I just don't have as much fun with the characters and the content they have at the moment. And I'm guessing Endgame, like I said, is still stuck in 2009. Save, quit, save, quit, save, quit, save, quit. Hope you get lucky. Which isn't inherently broken, but you'd think they could improve upon that. It can't just be where the evolution of the system just stops. Where's your corrosive, mate? I'm trying to find a good one. And there's the Anarchy for you. That was fun. Remember, if you actually start to do good damage with it, it will find a way to kill you. That's Gearbox. And challenge means arbitrary death.
Maybe I'll take a breather.
3. Ramshack, was that new? Ramshack with Shockinator. Sniper's got major buffs. Does that include the Sandhawk with no ammo now? It's either do the takedowns for bosses, which is pointless when you get 1,000 legendaries from the slaughter shaft, or play reset your playthrough and do the DLC again. And they still really, really need resettable side quests rather than have to do the entire damn thing. Damage, health, maximum health. This is not a bad survivability shield. Max health, movement speed while depleted. 50% on cryo damage is nice, but too situational for me. Use system. Ooh, nice. I don't really use the clone much, but man, I used to love finding those because, oh yeah, hell yeah, that gun's so that's one of those special epics that people go for. Now it's legendary. It doesn't exist anymore though, right? Like, aren't we somewhat sitting above the curve because we have a Q system that's legendary? AM10? Is that event left? Or did they keep that in the game? I bet it was good enough they just kept it in the game. Sandhog did not get a buff. Okay, looks like we're heading to Jack's Secret. Secret. And wow, we have a long way to run. What made you decide on Amari, Tyrell, or Amara?
I just want to pick one of the sirens. I ain't played one of them. I ain't played with none of them since these games been out.
You getting sick of flak though?
No. It's just at the time I was at the max level, so shit. Might as well try someone new.
Grenade's got a damage buff. That's good. They can drop in Mayhem 10 versions. I'm glad to hear that. Did Shields get a Mayhem 10 buff? Are they ever going to look at slams? Or are slams forever going to remain totally useless? They were useless and then they came out with Mayhem 10 and they were... The game is worse for their being... for their existing. Okay, anything that isn't Mayhem 10, I'm just not going to sell. And that's my final decision on the matter. Because we're going to need room, because we're about to run a DLC. Wow, that wasn't even a Mayhem 10 Ogre, and it was doing that much damage. The Ogre must have got a real nice buff. That's what I'm talking about. Randy's going to fucking come, dude. He can hear it. Randy is in the shadows, and he knows. How did that not work? Did I capitalize it? Oh, I don't have the damn bit badge. One of you select few who are anointed with the powers of the Stucco nerf, please. I do not have the powers. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Wilso. He knows. He hears us talking. Oh, who are we kidding? He's too busy playing with his magician friends, pretending he's a hot shit celebrity. Is the lob still the shit? There's that damn yellow cake, but I think they nerfed that to hell, so I don't care. Maybe I shouldn't sell that. Did I not sell that? When in doubt. Okay, I'm not going to complain about the inventory management because we've played Fallout 76 and we know how bad it can actually get. Are you surprised? Hey, your flak came in. You could have played Jeremari. I didn't care. I was just curious.
I know, but you said we were going to go on this DLC and I want to try to get one of the new guns.
Makes sense. I'm going to die to a turret. I played Borderlands. I'm used to Halo. It was right bumper to reload on Halo, or at least on my controls, and now we're back to a modern shooter where there's an ability, and that's the mandatory mechanic of any modern FPS, is their abilities. So this ogre, though, thing is dirty.
What do you see the names at?
In the inventory, above the item scorecard and the level, and then down, just below that in the
Oh,
middle.
right. Oh, okay. Oh, I have a Mayhem 10 gun. Cool.
56% damage buff for the ogre. Sprint button. Yeah, there's a sprint button. Yeah, that ogre, not even Mayhem 10, was just shredding those things. So, gonna be looking for an ogre. Is it still a gun we're waiting for dedicated drops for, or? I'm still really not getting that troll's joke. Like, I know don't bring attention to the troll, but I keep thinking about it in the sense of, like, that's the weirdest way to call somebody a baby, and it's so weird that I don't think that's what he was actually going for.
What'd he say?
You were in my mom's wound last night? Which I replied, yeah, my giant dick, basically. But I assume he was trying to say something insulting. So do you understand what he was going for?
No, that's extremely weird.
It is really weird. Is there not a slam? Damn, we went all the way up in the air. Oh, is it? Oh wait, it's a B button, isn't it? To slam.
Probably. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out myself.
Yes, B button. B button to slide, at least on my scheme. And alright, there's the anarchy for you. Went well. This little thing ain't doing much at all. Slam, the worst mechanic, yes. The mechanic that is so sad and does so pathetically little damage that it just shouldn't exist. At this point, I don't know what they're gonna do. It is not a Borderlands pre-sequel slam that we all knew and loved. Is that my badass? Your badass is apparently bringing me back to William's mother's wound. Womb. You gotta say it with your voice cracking. That's how you really make it felt. You know, it's strange that we still don't have that, what are those damn things, you know, verminivorous? The varmint things still don't evolve, and neither do these ratchets. I really thought that was gonna be a thing. By now. By a year into the Borderlands 3's launch, you'd really think there would be the random world raid bosses that spawn up if you get lucky. And I fully believed that the Ratch was going to be one of those as soon as it was ready. Because, like, the mechanic's already there. They eat other Ratches. But it never came. Granted, COVID, but it seems like it was already programmed in ahead of time. Same thing with the Grimnivorous. And wow, this Death Zone is pretty buff.
Give him what for?
I'm over here trying to kill this damn badass.
Oh, chaos. I gotta change shotguns though, just because I'm sick of dying. Let's actually just bring this out and waste all the ammo for it. That badass is still alive. What did they do to the yellow jacket? He healed. God dang, yeah, you are the damn raid boss. Oh my god. Yellow jacket got nerfed, you don't say. One of the things that bothers me about Flak's abilities is it's just like, oh hey, I've got him. Right bumper, left bumper. Okay, I'm done. Whereas all the other classes, there's a technique and a tactic to it.
You sound like a hater.
I'm a little bit of a hater. But really, I'm just disappointed. Did we kill Death Zone? I think we killed Death Zone. Dude.
Yeah, we killed him.
Hell yeah.
He couldn't kill my rat, so he kept fighting.
It must have buffed the hell out of your pets. He stayed in there.
Yeah, he didn't go down once.
That boy was going strong.
He just ran over to
Oh,
the next
Pet's got a
boss.
huge buff, says Death Zone. That's exciting. Look at this. Tyrell's back to being the Beastmaster.
I didn't know that.
Meanwhile, Zane is over here dying to Little Ratch, the new hit rapper, coming straight out of New Orleans. Breeder? Is Breeder any good now? Is that a thing? We just don't even know what guns are good anymore. I don't. What's going on here? That's a great question. I ask that every single time I play Borderlands. Life. I talked to Tyrell about the Battleborn tournament. We're gonna try to make a team. We're gonna try to get him and myself and Wilson. You gonna join us? You gonna join our team?
Well, Turk's
Death
gonna
Zone?
make a team. I'm just gonna be there.
Well, you're my second in command. Congratulations. I know you're up to the job because of your sense of responsibility and your high level of skill. When is that $300, champion?
Yeah, all right. Okay, coach. Second I lose, you're cut.
You're my star. Maze is the best character in the game now. I'm trying to kill them. Oh, what'd they do to Maze? The one I talked to you about? Yes. Yes, we'll do our best to get a team going. We'll try to get 6 people together. I'll keep bugging Wilso and Jeremiah and Death, and I'll bug Adam. Because I got an idea. Don't tell me
This
the
motherfucker
tournament's
just changed to Death.
canceled.
We got another death. He just changed on the damn badass I was killing.
That's not good. How did he get back in here? How often are these things spawning in?
Well, on the bright side, they joined with half health, so.
Oh, that's good. And your pet's got a buff, so that helps. So it seems like the itchy breeder is still ass. Let's pick up this random green. That's when I have fun with Borderlands. Just throw on a random weapon, see what happens. If I can fucking see the screen through all the particle effects and Zane's giant ass shield, that is. What else is laying around here? What's this thing? The Bologna? Let's try the Bologna. Let's go with Sticky, that I think got nerfed twice now. Alright. It was a Ratch that was about 2 shot, and we managed to bring it down to just about half a shot. That's how well that went. This is the build. Let's check out the Dobby Maslow. Oh. Oh, what's this? The level. Is that Mayhem 10? Oh, yeah. This should be good. Crossroad was good. Oh, yeah, dude. I did like 1.1% of the damage. That's, for me, that's good. Fuck, I'd like to be able to see what's going on.
Wow, that's a lot of gold right there.
Dude, you're managing to kill shit, though. I'm struggling against little Ratch and, like, rat turds and bat rats. I'm killing, like, the equivalent of the little flood infection things. The tentacles. And you're actually killing the big boys. And I'm just barely killing those things, by the way. Just barely. No, but the tournament I showed you is made up of the best teams. Like, the ones they play every weekend, they have rules like no legendaries draft. You can't pick certain helixes, or you at least have to use them in a certain way. Oh, so sweaty bullshit that we were never really big huge fans of. I mean, but it makes sense because it's a $300 tournament, so I won't be a hater. I mean,
Oh my god, so now I can't pick a helix because someone tells me not to?
I mean, yeah, that's the thing I like the least there. Why can't you pick certain helixes? I get it, like it's a self-enforced balance patch probably, but that feels like that defeats so much of what Battleborn is. F my ass off. Fuck that. Bye, Battleborn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
That was about the right answer, though. That's gonna be a real problem, wife. I respect what you're saying, man, and I respect what you're doing for the game, but you're gonna get that answer out of so many people who haven't sweated for the last 2.5 years. What's this? Chaos, huh?
What is Iron Bear?
We could do our own tournament with the streamers and others that haven't played in a while to balance. Oh, man. It's going to be so hard to get 7 teams together in general, though, wife. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. My 2 cents, my suggestion is, can we get the sweaties who play every single weekend to, say, slightly loosen up on their restrictions so that we can get a good mix of streamers and casuals and the sweaties in there? I get it. $300 is on the line, but if we want to get maximum participation, splitting the forces of those remaining in the Battleborn community doesn't seem like a good bet. You could get 30 to 40 players. Wow, you really are the fearless leader. When you golf, it's nothing but holes in ones. You read 40 books a night. You touch the moon one time. You'll never die, even if you're in a coma. And your wife, your sister, I mean, is technically in power. Well, this could be a good black hole. I'm assuming there's not Mayhem 10 shields. Thing looks cool. Oh, alright, the DLC's down. Let's do this. Finish up this quest, wherever the hell it is. Let's go do this. Some of this DLC. We don't got to beat it tonight either. Let's do like 3 main story missions, and then we can kill some people on Apex to just chill out for the night. Hell no, they will not do that. They're that intense about it. Like, you have to restrict helix choices. I'm not sure I understand that kind of attitude. I know it's not coming from you, wife, by the way. That's not directed at you. But to me, flexibility, resourcefulness, adaptability are great boons to any person's life.
End of the road for you.
Oh, not looking too good. So we could get our own teams and then be able to look at everyone who's signed up and make sure the teams are balanced.
My bad.
Oh, you're fine, man. I ain't sweating it a little bit.
Now, what was going on about this whole battle thing that we can't pick certain helixes and everything?
I'm glad you asked. I want your 2 cents. So, wife said he could get a tournament, his own tournament together by like 30 to 40 people, so we'd have a more casual tournament. I said, why don't we see if they're willing to be like meet us in the middle and not be quite so strict about how we have to play the game, and then we can have a tournament, and then we can have a much larger tournament and get maximum participation. Wife said they will not back. Hell no, they will not back away on that point of like.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're not gonna do it.
And
I would go with just getting something different.
Get the town red. With blood. In case that wasn't clear.
Well, you've
They're
played
not
Mortal
gonna back
Kombat
out.
in tournaments. Is their attitude a normal attitude, or?
No, that's dramatic. In Mortal Kombat, there are like it'd be different if they already set up like this tournament. This is the tournament helix. You know, because that's what they did in Mortal Kombat. In Mortal Kombat, you can pick helixes, you can pick whatever you want, you can play however you want. But if you were to join the tournament, there are these moves that are in the tournament. And even in the game, like when I go and play, like you can set up your characters to be the tournament variations, like to do the moves that are only in the tournament. And that's how I play. I only play with the tournament variations.
Is that because it's the most balanced, or it's the meta?
No, it don't. No matter what changes, like they buff and nerf anything, that's just what it is. There is no.
But you can still do whatever you want.
Hey, you can do whatever you want. Not in a tournament. Not in a tournament, you can.
In a tournament, you're not allowed to make like decisions.
Well, you don't pick stuff. Like in a tournament, you can pick your. There's 3 variations you can pick from. Those are the variations you pick from.
Oh. I don't play Battleborn because of the rated M for manlies. Yeah, that make it utterly and totally unplayable. And by that, I mean that famous 2017 phrase that you saw everywhere. Like literally unplayable. You can't get out of the spawn. As in, I can't fucking play the game because as soon as I walk out of the spawn, I get bombarded with 5 stacks of CC and an instant death by either sniper fire or, of course, a mother frickin' Arendi. Trying to get rules for Battleborn Tournament can be a handful for PS4. We did like 10 plus rule sets. Couldn't agree. Yeah, I was gonna bug you and say, Adam, let's get you, let's get Wilson, let's get Tyrell, let's get Jeremiah, let's get Ashton, let's get our team going. Bad boys at Battleborn, let's roll. But the news that wife has informed me of. So they're being dramatic, but it is pretty typical for tournaments to have really strict rules in place. It's probably with Rayanne. To be fair, that's the only Helix choice I know that they mentioned. Oh, so the only I know for is limited to 1 dragon at level 10 where he can kill the sentry in his own. Okay. What about wife? And no legendaries? I mean, so the no legend, if that's the only Helix, then that's not bad. Like, as long as I don't have to sit there and be like, hey, I'm a level 3 Amico. What am I allowed to do? Hold on, let me consult the guidebook, section 5, page 10. You must pick the left Helix, and then you have to skip the 4th level Helix.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're good. So, they're being over dramatic, but it's typical for tournaments to be pretty damn strict.
Yeah, but I'm sure the tournaments aren't gonna say, you can't pick a Helix that's in the game. Like if they were to, like if the Fortnite people, the people in Battleborn were to make a tournament, they would not say you cannot pick this Helix. They would probably be like, you can't use this gear. I can see that, like no legendary gear and shit like that.
Yeah, no legendary gear is
or no gear at all.
Because if you can still get all the epics, like that makes sense just because the special perks of the legendaries. So long as you can use epics and whatever, that's fine. And, well, whites even. Half the whites are super good.
That's it, but like some people play style is like determined on like how they play, like how they pick their character. So if I were to play a character and then they say, oh well, you can't use the Helix where your rockets are, like you can reload your rockets faster. Like you know how much bullshit that is.
Right.
With
yeah. I mean, what's the point of playing at that point?
Yeah,
it's like those people that you're like, hey, that's 1v1 and you keep beating them and they're like, oh, okay, well, that was cheap. You have to just use the gun that, like, I'm the best at and you're the worst at. And then you still beat them and they're like, okay, that was cheap. You have to stand in this specific corner and then I have to come at you so that it's fair and you still beat them. And they call bullshit. It's just like, when you broker the rules like that, you're just doing it to suit you and that's not a fair environment. But if it's only 1 Helix choice because it's actually broken, then that's fine. But if it was micromanaging every decision, I just feel like that'd be downright unplayable unless you had it all memorized. And that limits the pool of players. The wrong one. Right. And are you just disqualified at that point? We're already going to have like a limited pool of players, so... The rules are posted on the website, so best check them yourself because I have not. Well, go ahead and post them in the chat or in the Discord then, please.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so dramatic.
What about wife? I figured you already had a team, man. You're the leader. Yeah, it definitely sounds super dramatic. I mean, I'm not scared of the big boys. It sounds like we'd get our ass kicked. Is it at least going to be round robin, though? So we all get games? Like, even if we're getting our ass kicked, I'd still like to play 5 or 6 games and not be like, well, we lost to him for Manly. That's it for Battleborn. See ya. In the end, most of the teams are going to be Dream Team, so these casual or past players, you're going to run into a stomp fest. Tyrell's pretty good. Wilso was pretty damn good. Young was pretty good. I can press the left bumper with Miko adequately.
Come on, I can press the button with Miko.
But I'm probably not going to fucking practice or anything like that. I'm just going to walk into it. And these guys have been practicing for 2 years.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucked up. I don't care. I mean, I'm all for playing. I don't care, but like, really, should I really give a shit about how like
we do? I mean, there's money on the
Yeah.
line. That adds fun to it. But at the same time, I want to do it for the Battleborn community and be one of the streamers willing to show up and do it. And especially because wife's a friend of the stream. I don't feel like having another fucking cuss out toxic match. I'm an adult. I'm 29 years old. That shit left my life when I was 15 years old in a basement playing Halo. Like, I still want to play to win and talk shit, but I don't feel like saying, where do you live? I'm gonna fucking come kill you. That's...
fuck do you live?
Alright, I'm getting in the car. But in the end, most of the teams, I remember a lot of them have stopped playing Battleborn. A lot of them haven't stopped playing Battleborn, all 20 of them. Hey, it might be even more than that, Adam. So, Adam, do you look back fondly on your tournament days playing with, oh, who is she? The ignominious, infamous villain herself. The hell was her name? Yeah, that's it, Miss.
No,
Sarkeesian.
it wasn't. It was
Something like that, though.
Shar. It was something Sharding gun.
Cover my arse for a bit.
Yeah.
Miss Shar.
Miss Shar, that's it. You got good memory. You look back on the tournament days and think, yeah. How long are you streaming for? Not any longer than 4 hours. I will probably be... Well, Tyrell and I will probably start the DLC and not beat it, play some Apex and have some good rounds and get off. But right now, my sleep is in a good place. I'm getting up about 7 in the morning and I'd like to keep it there. Thanks for asking. So, midnight at the latest.
Magic wall. Ta-da!
It's the answer to your question. Gave you a nice long-winded answer there. What a wild arc in these streams. Then what happens? What happened with Adam and Miss Shar? Adam got catfished. Adam's our homie. He's a great friend of the stream, and you know, I like that man in general, Adam. He's got that Ohio love.
Yeah, I kind of hate him, but you know.
Well, that makes sense too, though. It's justified. It's something that happened in the long ago. I'm sure he told you all about it. I do the one-man tourney. I did was fun. I wish I could handle things differently back then. Okay, I got catfished 100%. I was just too dumb to see it at the time. Yeah, this was like a long time ago. We haven't talked about it in stream for a long time. We used to do like tri-monthly look-backs on the Adam Mishar saga because it's such a story. It was one of the big events of the dying days of Battleborn. Well, you're on our team, Adam. Congratulations, you've been drafted. This is my second command, Tyrell. We've decided we will be winning the $300. We're going to stomp on all these sweaties just to prove a point. We're going to teabag them, find out where they live, DDoS them. You'll read about us in Wikipedia. There'll be at least 5 deaths.
All will be blamed on me.
We're going to
We'll
get...
all get caught in that, but I'm gonna go to jail.
Well, that's how America works. So we'll be sure to contact in the jail cell SWAT-tastic. That vile subhuman. Get him involved in this. That'll help Battleborn. Even if we did contact him, I don't think he could hurt Battleborn more than Mr. Pitchford himself managed to hit it. Hey, here's some random pervert who jizzed on a Rendy. Let me share that over my public Twitter forum, because that's not fucking offensive at all. There's not kids who follow Randy Pitchford's Twitter profile because they just want to hear about Borderlands. Guess what, kiddo? You just got to see jism from a random internet stranger.
That is weird.
Because Mr. Pitchford thinks that that is totally appropriate for a CEO of a major company with thousands of employees to tweet out. Next week, here's a gif of a cat being nearly clawed to death by a crab because, in Randy Pitchford's words, he likes to use it as an experiment to judge reactions in people. Okay, you fucking sociopath. You want to like to manipulate people's emotions for your own inquiry? In the words of Mr. Pitchford, when he beat his voice actor and bullied him into multiple takes, unpaid takes, he said there was no force, he reveled in it. This is now reason number 10,599. We will not be on the Borderlands now defunct stream team, and we will probably be IP banned like Mac himself. But don't worry, I am also on the record having said that I respect Randy Pitchford. I think I would have been better saying I respected Randy Pitchford.
Barrier.
Yeah, I mean, that is weird, right? What's your hot take on that, Tyrell?
Well,
Him tweeting out jism.
I said that was weird as hell. That's some
Right.
weird shit.
Then I talked over you. So,
Oh yeah, that shit was weird as hell.
Wasn't so hard now, was it?
They need to
Would
fix something
you
with
do
that
that?
guy. No, why would I do that? Why would I
Right.
even want that?
that's
on
the
my-
question, right? Like, who would do that? That was his marketing for Battleborn. That's how he felt that he helped us, because that directed straight to Rule 34 subreddit. There was a Rule 34 subreddit, and you and I actually like talked about it, and on a Battleborn stream one time. I think it was our huge one that we did when we were running Legendary Loot for 18 hours.
Yeah, I remember you sending me a picture of Benny. He was like on the fucking couch, dick out and shit. And I was like, why?
Yes, that's exactly right. But that's what Randy Pitchford did to drum up support for the dying Battleborn. No free-to-play, no new multiplayer, massive patch, huge advertising push. No, it was Rule 34 and that shit. Okay, I got close to the couple of guys who got cash fit.
access?
Well, Shar was basically dating everyone in the Battleborn community, right? She even flirted with something.
Right,
Shar
fucking me.
catfished fucking everybody who was willing. Unfortunately. I guess we shouldn't be looting near as much since we got a level cap. I think she dated everyone in Battleborn. Yeah, dated in quotes is the right answer there. I know what
Except me.
happened.
I went after
Yes.
Miss Parker.
Which Miss Shar apparently rumored. Speculation runs rampant that on a dark, stormy night, on a full moon, on Blood Wednesday, you will see her in the Battleborn lobby, still queued. Still playing a very, very bad Kelvin and Melka. She could do like 18-hour streams at a clip. She didn't give a shit. I guess it's easy when you're lying. See, it's more difficult when you stream and you basically are who you are in real life, for the most part. Because then you want to, like, you know, obligation, integrity, responsibility. I can't let the people down. They're gonna look me in the eyes and see my true face. So I've got to be the realest, best me I can be. But if you hide behind a masquerade, you put that mask on and create the illusory doppelganger, then it's easy, because then you just live through the lie. It's not easy to see the real face of Turok Tucker at 24 hours into a 24-hour stream, and I look like an old croon.
Whole time, that's probably a guy.
What is it?
So Miss Shar's probably a guy the whole time.
I think there's a strong possibility of that. Miss Parker apparently found her in real life, and she looked nothing like what she was showing Adam. Well, she stole her man. Her and Adam were tight, best friends. Fucking Shar came in and rocked the boat. Life truly is a ride, man, and I want to ride it all night long.
Right. And look now.
Borderlands 3 in 2020. And we gave out, you know, like, if Randy Pitchford ever saw this, like, stream or this video and said, get rid of this fucking guy, he's a real problem, but she would never because, you know, we're super small. What's so troubling about that is nothing that I just said 20 minutes ago was a lie. That all happened. Those are all verbatim quotes. I even have his quote of reveled in it saved on my phone.
Oh, yeah, I remember we talked about that, too.
Yeah, it's like, it's my favorite Randy Pitchford quote. He got accused of beating up the voice actor for Claptrap and making him work and not paying him and stuff. And I do think there was a lot of mudslinging, and Randy, the one guy who sued him, Randy won that court case, but it's just a weird thing to say.
I'd have beat bro ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Randy?
You put your hands on me. Yeah, I'd have beat his ass. Then now you can say you got your ass whooped by Claptrap.
That guy that sued him claimed that Randy... The guy was, like, apparently really Christian, and Randy's an atheist, and they were in a hotel room together, and Randy said...
They're like, oh, they're on. Oh, shit, you came crawling back.
Randy was like, go out in the hallway, and then lock the door to his hotel room behind him, and, like, had a bag of ice in his lap, so he's really... It was a really weird story. Put a bag of ice in his lap so that he was, like, really cool, and he's like, you can't come in until God opens the door. If your God is real, your God will open the door. Like, just weird shit. Now, we can't say whether or not that happened, because they settled outside of court, and Randy...
Can't you sue for that?
He did sue, but, again, they settled outside of court. Randy gave him some money, and the guy had to say, like, it was all good, and so no one will ever really know the full truth of the story. But, you know, it was, like, seriously sociopathic shit. Like, have your God take you out from the cold to prove your God exists. Like, okay, you're not a Christian.
Does stuff like that.
Right, yeah, he doesn't play an active role. That's the point of free will in human affairs. But even then, Christian or not, whatever your beliefs are, just your beliefs. That's your faith. What is it to you, man? Why do you feel like you have you're entitled to do that to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
That's something the Iceman killer did. Well, I'm sure you're right, Wilson, and that's interesting, and, you know, that begs the question then, doesn't it? Because you can look it up. That was part of the lawsuit, is he sued him for religious discrimination. Again, settled out of court, and neither party admitted any fault in the end. And I believe Randy basically won that, but at the same time, that was one of the, wow, that sensitivity is through the roof.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So,
I don't think I would have ever got to court. That's my only downside.
You would have got, like, pissed?
Yeah, I can't let no one, like, disrespect me. Well, I don't know. That whole talking and that ice is cool. The ice wouldn't have been in my lap when he petted on me, but, you know, that would have been something. But
what do you
pushing
mean,
me,
cool?
putting your hands on me, like, I would have been able to handle that.
But
putting your hands on me, I can't do it.
Come on, you fucking pussy. That's all the better you can do, Claptrap. Like, that's apparently the kind of shit that was going down.
Bring your ass in here, come do it then.
But again, Randy claimed that's what he wanted to, like, pump him up. But the whole thing is weird because it's like, it's Claptrap, man. It's not My Left Foot. You know, it's not Lincoln. It's not like one of these great masterpieces of filmmaking and acting. It's Claptrap. Why are you guys acting like you're Daniel Day-Lewis and Steven Spielberg? Except he killed the guy when God didn't save him. Well, I don't know if Randy let him back in his room or not. You straight up, Adam is just a pimp. Yeah, dude, Adam's a pimp. Did God open the door? Apparently God did not open the door.
He opened the door to some money for him, that's for sure.
That's true. My favorite proverb, it's a Russian saying, but is pray but row to shore. Like, I think faith in God is good. Personally, it's what I grew up with. I still am a spiritual person. But I know for sure that just getting on your knees and asking for it doesn't make it happen. You gotta make it happen. It's up to you. God can't live your life for you. It's just the whole thing that Randy felt entitled enough to be like, I'm so much smarter. It's pompous. I'm so much better and so much smarter than you. You believe in this superstitious fairy tale. Let me prove it to you. How about tolerance? That same tolerance that you preach on your Twitter, practice it. Tolerance means everybody. Nor the kids. Play the battleborn. Stopgap's pretty good. Shield break. Scattergun. This quest is proven to be tough. Anytime we do a Battleborn episode, there's always some